Hi guys, it's Saloni. Today I wanted to share, I guess, a little bit of a story time kind of video, but this will go on into a tutorial as well. So basically, this past Sunday, I got my face waxed, and the lady, usually I don't get my face waxed at all. Like, the most I get my face wax is like till here, and last time she did that, she waxed this whole part, but what happened was when I was applying my makeup, this part looked really white and the other part looked, well, really dark because that part had hair on it. So basically I went this time and I had the same lady again. So I explained to her that, you know, I don't want my whole face waxed. I just want it so when I do apply makeup, or in general even without makeup, I don't have two tones on my face and I don't look like a weirdo. So I laid down on the bed and then she did my eyebrows first, which I actually really like them, and that's one of the main reasons why I go to that lady, because all the other ladies that I've gone to, they've always made my eyebrows really thin, and I personally just like them really thick. So after she finished doing my eyebrows, she moved on to my face, and you know, to be honest, I didn't feel anything. You know, you usually feel pain when someone waxes your face, but I didn't feel anything at all, and she just kept going and kept going. And then I got out of the bed and I looked into the mirror and I just saw my skin ripped. Like, I mean, it was disgusting when I saw it. In the tutorial that you'll see a few minutes later, that my skin was red, but that's not how red it was before. I put ice on before the tutorial to really calm it down, but it was so red. Like, I literally look like a tomato. So when I got up from the bed and I looked into the mirror, I saw that a piece of my skin here was ripped off and a little bit here. I am wearing makeup right now, but I think you guys can see like a little bit here. I don't know if you can. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Like, see that little part there? Like a little bit red. And then here I covered it, but you can see, I guess you can see a little bit. So when it did come off, it was just like, it looked like someone had hit me, you know? Like, I had like two lines down here that was extremely red, and at first, you know, I thought they would be bleeding, but she applied cream afterwards, which I guess stopped the bleeding. But while I was about to apply my makeup, I realized, you know, my skin was so red, and it was just disgusting. So yeah, when I got home, I had to go out and then had to do my makeup, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for anyone who's been through this experience, or they just have red skin in general, that, you know, here's some tips and tricks how you can cover up the redness. But yeah, that was my small story about what happened to my skin. Obviously, I hope that doesn't happen to any of you guys, but if it does, then please do share your experiences in the comment down below. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So I slowed down the part where I'm showing the redness. The camera didn't focus that much, but there it is. So the first thing you should do is take a bag of ice and put that over the skin where it's really red, so it can cool down your skin. After that, I took my moisturizer and I moisturized my skin. This is the most important step, whether you have red skin or not. This gives you a great base to begin with, and it cleans all of your pores and keeps them moisturized and fresh. Now the green tones are actually the one that corrects the redness, so that's what I'm taking from my NYX Color Corrector and applying that with my foundation brush over the red parts of my skin. When you blend it out later, you'll see that it gets really green, so I do recommend buffing it out with another brush. I did use a buffer brush after the blending brush, because if you do it with the beauty blender, it's fine, but see how it's really green and it looks really odd, and you will see the green once you put on the foundation, so I recommend using a buffer brush after the beauty blender. Next, I went in with my primer. Now you can apply this before the corrector, but I did this after. It'll be probably better if you do it before the corrector, but it's fine after as well. Then taking my Clinique foundation and concealer, I'm going to apply that as my foundation first. And then obviously blending that out with my beauty blender. Next, I'll be taking the same foundation because it does act as a concealer and concealing the red spots and basically where I put my concealer in normal places, which is under the eyes, cupid's bow, chin, and my forehead and the bridge of the nose. Because for this look I wanted a more lighter look underneath the eyes, I actually took a lighter concealer later on, you'll see, and I did the same thing. I applied it over the same places where I would naturally put my concealer, but I really did a thin layer of this because I didn't want it to be heavy on my skin and feel really dewy. So for this look, I actually wanted to use a Crayon concealer or contour stick. This is by Loreal in the shade Medium Deep, and I applied that really subtle, not too deep, not too intense. I just wanted to create that contour shape before I go in with my actual bronzer. Next, I took my L'Oreal Super Slim Pen eyeliner, I guess, and I applied the eyeliner. If you guys are in the market for a new eyeliner that does a very thin line and that the one that you can build up to make it more intense, then this is by far the best product, or at least by far the best drugstore product there is as for the eyeliner. I really love this eyeliner and it has lasted me a really long time as well. I'm not a professional when I put on eyeliner, so I would definitely recommend this if you're a beginner. Then I just took my beauty blender with no excess product and just went over the red spots of my skin. And then I took my Rimmel matte setting powder, and just with a big fluff brush I just set my face. I actually used two powders, which the next one is the Marcelle face powder, and this is a drugstore product as well. I just wanted my face to be really set that day, so that's why I used two, but the matte Rimmel powder, it works just as fine. To brighten up the under eye, I took the NYX HD Studio powder and applied that underneath the eyes. And then I took the big fluff brush and just wiped that off. For my bronzer, I took the Revlon Bronzer in the shade 012. And I love this bronzer because of the brush that it comes with. It's very angled and precise and easy to apply. My camera actually shut off after this, but I took my Real Techniques contour brush and blended that harsh line out. Bronzy look, so I took the Gosh bronzing shimmering powder and applied that as well as a bronzer. You can substitute this as a blush or a highlight in my opinion, but using it as a bronzer works well. Then I'm just taking my eyelash curler and curling my eyelashes. For my mascara, I'm actually using three here. The first one I use is just a volumizing mascara. It's a Falsies mascara by Avon. And then the second one is by Maybelline, which probably all of you know is the Falsies mascara, and applying that on top. Lastly, I'm taking the Lash Accelerator by Rimmel and applying that both to the upper lash and the bottom lash. For my eyebrows, I don't really usually fill them in, and I just got them done in this video, so I'm just taking the L'Oreal Brow Plumper, which is actually tinted in the shade brown, I believe, and I'm just going over that with on top of my eyebrows with that. For my lips, I'm taking the NYX lip liner in the shade Rose and lining my lips, and then on top of that I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Nude Lips in the shade 930 Truffle Teas, which is my all-time favorite lipstick. If you guys are going for a nude lip, it's an everyday lipstick that you can wear. Lastly, I'm just taking the L'Oreal Inflammable Setting Spray and setting my face. I kind of went overboard, but that's just me. And then lastly, I'm just showing the look in natural lighting because I believe that's the best way to show it. And all the products that I've mentioned in this video will be down in the description bar below. So I hope that video really helped all of you who's struggling with any discoloration on your skin. Please subscribe for more and don't forget to share this video to your lovely friends. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!